Hello everybody, good evening, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeon Crawl Stone Shoot, shall we? Well, we are a very angry Kobold Berserker, a slicer, in fact. And here's where we're at. We got ourselves a damaging short sword, a +6 unbranded short sword. Some boots of rampaging, which are hilarious. We are wearing plate armor. We have a +4 ring of slaying. And we have a very unhelpful necklace. We've got some decent wands. A bunch of unidentified potions. Fear 5 teleport scrolls, which is terrific. And a lightning rod. Now, if I look at my character, we can see that we have a pretty formidable 23 armor class. Now, the deal with this character was I need to get a win as a kobold. Never got a win with a kobold before. I was going enchanter. I've been doing a lot of enchanter work with kobold and spriggan, trying to make it happen. Got pretty far, but I'm not just fantastic with the degree of difficulty and the small margin for error and the playstyle. So I died. I splatted 2, maybe 3 times with the Kobold Enchanter. And so what I did was I just, in rage begets rage, and I went with Trog and started as a Berserker and am hoping to just rage clear the entire thing. We're up to 18 strength. We have a reasonable dexterity as well, which is funny. But we're a kobold, so we're tiny and quick. We are currently working on training armor and shields just to get those under wraps. And we're also doing a little evocations. We have a +2 aptitude to evocations, which is fantastic. We're terrible with armor and shields, but we can get them reasonable so that we can get the benefit and be some, a decent melee fighter. Alright. So we are done with the first floor of the lair, and it's time to dig in a little deeper on the lair. Oh, elephants. Cool. I'm just going to wait and pull the elephant up the steps and just see how this goes. I'm going to fight it just one-on-one. And one elephant against us. We got it. So we can kill one elephant. I'm less confident with 2 elephants. Oh, they pushed me off the steps. Okay, and so it's time to just go berserk. And go berserk again? Where'd the steps go? Oh, this guy's on top of him. Oh, boy. Okay, I have to go up the steps. And now we have to teleport and move this way. And we're getting stampeded, so it's time to quaff a potion of curing first. And we got teleported right away, which is great. And we got teleported over here. So that was actually a bit of a tricky situation where I kind of stupidly got pushed around off the steps. That's one of the annoying things that elephants can do. And having that cane toad jump in there was not good. Cane toads are, the replacement or the overwrite of, God, what were they? Horned frogs or spiked frogs or something like that. But they're deadly. It's Womp. Good evening, my friend. You are not late. We started 5 minutes ago, so you are right on time. Now we need to go finish that cane toad. So I'm going to head back towards those stairs, and there he is. Now watch this. I'm going to use my quick step on the rampage and just jump over to him. And we'll just take him down methodically. And we can beat one cane toad without 3 elephants. pretty reasonably. Alright. It would be fantastic to have resist poison in the lair, but we don't have it, and it looks like we found the entrance to the snake pit. Which, all things considered, the snake pit is just fine as a branch to discover. I'm gonna just rampage toward this, and I'm gonna go berserk because these guys are a little bit slippery with the constriction. Let's go upstairs and rest. Again, it's just one of the great things about Berserk, which is that it doesn't cost you any piety. You can just use it willy-nilly, which I do. Now, I mean, that's not entirely true. You can't use it in all cases because you have to be careful about when you come out of Berserk, but for the most part, you use it a lot. I'm going to stand here and just fight. And then if we get 3 yaks, I will pull 3 up the stairs, like this, and go berserk. There we go. No problemo. We'll just rest and let ourselves get recharged, and we can just actually tab these guys down. Hey, Peacock, good evening, my friend. How are you doing? Yeah, you're right. They are right below Death Yaks. They don't quite do the damage of Death Yaks because of the Death Yak Gore ability, but the fact that they can rampage you, they can hit you pretty hard. They have a lot of hit points, and that they can push you off the steps is definitely upsetting. It's the Komodo dragon. Man, this Komodo dragon is ripping us apart, so we just rip him back with Berserk. When a fight becomes, you know, goes out of hand like that, just go Berserk. Alright. Oh. Okay. Do I have attraction? I don't. So, we have some annoying enemies. I'm going to go ahead and, first of all, let's see what we got. We got 51 and 51. Alright. So how do you fight a Manticore? You enslave him. Now, I'm still barbed, so interestingly, the barbs that the Manticore cast on me do not come off when he becomes your buddy. But now they're gone. And we'll just fight him up close and personal. Alright, he's getting really hard. So, what do? We go Berserk. Berserk is one of those problem-solving buttons that you just jam. And after playing Berserker for so long, for so many years, you just live and die by it. The downside is just non-existent. Almost. And what I mean by that is the upside is so profound that the off chance that you get killed by misusing it wears off after you play Berserker just a few times. And the chance that it saves your life or does damage is so much greater than the chance that it's going to kill you. And if you were going to die, you were going to die anyway. Berserk. So I just go down swinging. It's not always true, but it's true enough. Now, of course, you do have to practice some restraint with your extreme rage, but... Boom. Don't have a wand of flame? Just disintegrate him. Oh, here's that elephant that was left behind. And we'll just fight him Great. All right, our evocations is getting really good, actually. I might turn it off for a bit. 9 is totally reasonable and respectable. I kind of just want to focus on boosting up my armor and my shields a bit more. If you look at my armor, for example, plate armor, you know, the encumbrance rating is quite high, and they don't tell you what strength and armor skill you will need to remove the penalty. And I hear it's a pretty complicated formula, but I'd like to get my armor just a bit higher. And as for my shield situation, because I'm tiny, I need a 21 to remove completely the penalty from a kite shield, which I don't know if I will ever actually remove, because that's too high to get with a -2 aptitude. I mean, I can get there, but it's painful. But I'm going to get close. Alright, so we got some potions of brilliance, which we can drop. Trog no likey. Okay. Potions of magic can probably be kicked out until we get a, you know, ring of, or an amulet of spirit or something like that. Alright, so we're doing well in terms of identification. We've got a see invisible ring if we need it. And an evasion ring, which actually isn't bad. Okay, we'll keep it like this. Alright. I believe, let me look really quickly at my short sword. Yeah, see, so we're at min delay for the short sword, which is why I'm no longer training short blades. But I could easily go back if I wanted to. We are insanely apt at doing it, so we can level it up quite quickly when we want to. We'll also probably put a bunch more into dodging in a little bit. Alright. Throwing is not quite as attractive given that we can't do javelins. Oh, okay. There's a gauntlet on this level. Hello, Calyx OG. What's up, man? Why am I not replying to the people in YouTube? Oh, you know what? Thank you. I can't see the chat. That is a great question. The YouTube chat is not showing up. Everyone, I apologize. The YouTube chat is not showing up on my StreamBot. And so all I'm seeing is my own chat. 1 second. Okay, everyone. I am trying again. Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Incompetent, and we are playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Delta B! I see your chat now, Delta. I see you. Hello, Delta. Calyx. Oxytropus. Neo. It's Womp. Peacock. Andrew Locke. Everyone. Good evening. I am sorry about that. I had complete technical problems all over the place, just exploding technical issues with YouTube. And now we're back. We should all be square. I can see YouTube chat. It's in both the chat and on the screen. I can see Twitch. Thank you, everyone, for rolling with the punches. I was also having a whole bunch of latency issues, so I just restarted the stream. Hopefully the speed and the smoothness is good, and the connection has no problems. Dizzy, good evening. There you are. Would I rather eat a cat or a dog? Boy, that's a terrifying question. Neither? All right. Now, let's fast forward. And that's right, Delta. I had to upgrade premium internet. Let's get back into this dungeon crawl and skate past those issues. Okay, so here's the deal. We are on layer 3, and we just got to layer 3, and we hear a distant snort because there is a gauntlet on this level, all right? And there's also a wave of frost, which means there's an ice cave on this level too. So there's 2 timed dungeons on here. So we'll probably find one, if, you know, at least. All right, Dizzy, thanks so much for stopping in. I'm glad I got it fixed in time to see your response. Yeah, it is still running a little bit slowly, and I don't understand why. Dungeon Crawl is not quite the most intense game, you know what I mean, in terms of difficulty, but and bandwidth, but hey, it just might be my neighborhood is having some bad stream issues tonight. So let's see if we can push through. I don't have any scrolls of magic mapping, unfortunately, which is just a crusher. But I do know where Gastronaut is, and he's right there. Okay. So the thing is with Gastronaut, he hits really, really hard. He's terrifying, right? Because he has airstrike. But he also can slow me and summon things. So what we're going to do is we're going to fight Gastronaut, and we're going to do it like this. We're going to quickly use... You stood too close and crossed streams at the urinals? Oh gosh, that had to have been a scene. I hope you were able to close the dimensional portal that let Zool come through. I'm going to go ahead and Brothers in Arms. And then I'm going to go ahead and also Trog's Hand. And I don't even know if I need to do anything else. I think my two-headed ogre might just win right here. Yeah. So this is the power of Brothers in Arms. So we just killed that guy. I didn't even need to Trog's Hand. That was a waste. Oh, I see. You cross streams as in internet connection. Or as in Twitch streams. I was thinking something else. Zom does think this is hilarious, right? Alright, everybody. This was a very Zom moment. I know, Peacock. That big, unhinged ogre is just going to take it all out. So why not? Right? Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to check out this hat. I have a +1 helmet, so the hat is not that enticing because there's no real armor on it. But we'll get there. That's what we wanted to do. Just chop through that guy. That's right. And we found the gauntlet. So we're going to go in the gauntlet. The ice cave is actually right here with these frozen walls. But honestly, I know, Enon, isn't that great? But I would prefer the gauntlet. And the reason is I don't have any cold resistance. And the ice cave could be outrageous. And the gauntlet is like, I can pick and choose better, you know? I don't know. I just like the gauntlet better. I feel like there's more potential. So there's elephants and snails in there. And there's Chaos Spawn. This is not a good one. There's a Hell Beast. Oh, you know what? There's artifact boots. All right. There you go, Delta B. You know, Final Fantasy 1 has an ice cave. It's always a good time. There's a demon blade, which I think we could actually wield that. It's a one-handed weapon, right? And then it would be, like, massive for us because we're a tiny kobold. This is a curious layout for a gauntlet. Hey-yo, Delta B. He'll be here all week, everyone. Try the veal. Now, there's a nice helmet. And there's more artifact boots and enchant armor. So that... And this is really just, like, some shapeshifters. That could go badly. Demon Blade is really good, Andrew. I'm thinking about it. So here's what we're going to do. So this one is like, you go in, you have to fight this chamber, and then you pick from within here which side you go. I do need a good necklace, but I haven't entirely decided. I think I want to go up, but we'll see. So we go in, and I'm going to actually just flip around to here. This guy's going to slow us, but that's really not a big deal. I'm going to Trog's Hand, and then just Berserk. And we're going to just cut them down one-on-one like this. You see like 3 eyes of Sauron? Yeah, they're all over the screen. We got to destroy the ring. And that's a situation where just understanding Berserk, basically, but, you know, we ran out of Berserk there, which is why I kind of preemptively Trog's Hand as well, to just make sure that I had plenty of regeneration. And we can use that to push through. Now, we're going to go in, and we can go up or down, right? Now, the problem with down is there's some really nasty, like, Abyss-style enemies over here. I know, Isildur could have destroyed the ring, but, man, he botched it. The ring was too tempting. Well, I guess we get nasty Abyss-style enemies either way, but they're a little bit easier on the top. Now, if we go up, we can then get this chamber with enchant armor, artifact boots, and I kind of like that. If we go down, we can try to get some amulets. Safid, good evening, my friend. I know. Light Blade, Max Attack, Berserker is where we're at, right? Now, I believe that people were explaining to me that the way that Berserk works is it just adds flat damage. And so the faster your attacks, the more chances you get to add that flat damage bonus. And so we have, you know, we're looking for a quick blade or something like that, right? Boy, Delta, I might have read that a long time ago, but I don't remember the what the Play-Doh is all about there. Let's go up. I don't like down. I don't like... There's all these death yaks and a necromancer in this chamber. It just looks a little bit too saucy. So I'm going to go in here. And, ooh, there's another lightning rod. Okay. Well, I'm just going to actually... I'm going to get this box of beasts, and then I'm just going to skip. I don't need to fight these guys. I'm going to go in. Oh, God. Okay. See, this is the problem, right? So, up here, in this chamber, these are all shapeshifters. And shapeshifting can go really, really bad. Like, you could get a shining eye shapeshifter, right? And I don't really want to have a bunch of nasty mutations. Oh, that's awesome, Delta B. I love that. Hey, Dub Tactics, what's up, my friend? Thanks for the sub. It's like, um, if I just wait, this guy will unshapeshift from being a shifting eye to something else, right? So I could just kind of chill out for a second, chill out, and then there we go. And then now these are like reasonable shape-shifting situations, and we can go inside. And then, I'm going to preemptively... No, I'm not. I'm going to open the door, and I'm going to Brothers in Arms, and we're just going to go Trog's Hand and just start fighting like this. I'm actually going to go Berserk. These are too hard. Okay, so I think we've cleared everything. Our Ogre is getting shot, but... Yeah, exactly, Peacock. That Moth of Wrath, if it would have, like, that's why I was just waiting for them to unshapeshift. So I think we've killed them all. We might be standing in flames, but we're regenerating, so we should be good. I know, but there's really nothing I can do. I just have to, yep, and then we'll just walk over here, and, just wait, and we're good. We did it, and we get some really nice boots. We get a scroll of enchant armor, and we get a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and enchant armor, and we'll keep going on our helmet. Get up to 24 armor class. That's right, Safid. All you got to do sometimes is get crazy. And that was my goal. Angry Kobold for the win. No subtlety here. Absolutely no subtlety. Only rage. Okay, so I want to see. I have 3 remove curse, so I'm gonna wear these boots and see what they are. Oh boy, look at what we got ourselves. You don't see slaying on boots too often, but when you do, it's exciting, right? We did get resist electricity too. The other boots that we had were rampaging, which were fun, but slaying +2 is just like always good, and resist electricity is also a fantastic boost. That imp just called me an earth-vexing serf. Isn't that funny? I don't even know what that means. A farmer? Is that like a anti-farmer term? So I'll take these boots. I do lose 2 armor class putting on these boots, but they just add so much damage to us that they're fantastic. And we go in. And now it's time to find another crazy person, the Minotaur. Enon, it's the gauntlet itself that gives you minus teleportation. They don't let you teleport in here, so you can't like skip out and just pick out the treasure and stuff. So we're gonna find the Minotaur, and then I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't know, go berserk. Does that sound good? Alright, so he's in here. Or she's in here. Whatever we want to find out. I'm going to maybe... How many might potions do I have? 3? Let's do it. Might. Right off the bat. Javelins to the face. Alright. We go around the corner then. Let's just minimize this guy's line of sight. I'm going to go ahead and Trog's Hand then, if it's going to be like this kind of a fight. And we just go Berserk and go into him. I mean, we could have just got Javelined out right there. That's the threat of the Psychopath. Whoa, look at this ring. This is hilarious. Nujala. I don't need intelligence, unfortunately, but strength is great. Resist poison is also something that I need. And If it only causes contamination when you take it off, that could be good. +1 Vorpal Trident. Alright, so his loot was actually bad, but where's that ring? I thought Oh, I must have automatically picked it up already. Let me see this ring. Yeah, so it only causes the contamination when unequipped. So actually, this is quite good, considering I don't have resist poison. So I can throw this on just for strength +3 resist poison, and be happy with it. Look at my rings. I'm wearing, like, resist corrosion and slaying. Slaying stays on. Resist corrosion can come off, and I can just put this on and get poison resist for the rest of the layer. It's pretty nice. I mean, I think it's not the best ring in the world, but it's still pretty good. Let's see what other treasures we've got lying in here. Boy, bad stuff. We got a Wand of Paralysis. We got some charges. That's fine. But everything else is bah. Alright, anyway, I'll put on the ring. Contamination is bad news. I could get mutated. I wish I was a robot Delta B. Actually, you know what, dude? That is a great suggestion. They really need to add some kind of robot, mechanical, automaton species to the game. I would love to be like a golem or, you know, otherwise animated set of armor or something. Okay. I mean, I guess mummy is as close as you're going to get, but that's not really, it's not the same thing. We're going to put on this. Yes, and we're going to put it on instead of resist corrosion. Okay. Now, we are going to leave. Oh, man, you're right. Iron Man for the win. Now, I don't know how the game works in this sense, which is there's... Yeah, you're right, Enon, for the ice cave. I'm still going to go poke my head into the ice cave, but that's actually what I was just thinking about, Enon, is there's the ice cave here. Does time pass in terms of a temporary dungeon when you are no longer on the floor, or when you are within a sub-branch contained on the floor? Like, was the archway to the ice cavern melting away while I was doing the gauntlet, or was it kind of paused while that was happening? Anyway, I'm going to try to make it, but I wouldn't be surprised if I don't. It was melting away? Well, that stinks. Oh, and these guys are kind of hard that are guarding even the doorway. Yeah, it collapsed. Oh, well. You know what? I'm going to take that as a blessing in disguise that it collapsed. And do you know what I mean? The ice cave can be your doom, and I'd rather we just don't die in it, you know? Oh, boy. Catoblepus. Alright, I got poisoned. Even though... Man, Catoblepus. Get out of here with your calcifying dust. Alright. Okay. So usually he has to, like, take a break or something at some point. He doesn't blast that, but he blasted it, like, 3 turns in a row. Maybe it's just a random chance whether he does that or not. But it was pretty nasty. It was hard to avoid. Alright, identify. Fantastic. So I'm going to identify this stack of 2 potions. Potions of haste are delightful. Whoa, we just picked up 3 scrolls of enchant armor. So that makes for a really interesting question. If I control F plate, I have, no. Are they a real life thing, Safid, Catoblepus? Now I'm terrified. I'm going to have to Google that. I thought it was just like a mythical dungeon crawl stone soup thing. So my question is, do you think it's worth it to enchant armor this plate that I have, or should I kind of hold on to it? Actually, you know what I need? I could enchant my shield. That's actually worth it. I love shield. And then what about glove? Nope. Oh, they're a classic D&D monster. Well, I'm going to check the monster manual for them then, see what kind of artwork people have rendered over the years. This is just a random aside that nobody wants to hear about Dungeons & Dragons artwork, but I love the fact that, like, as D&D gained in popularity and they gained money, the artwork in tandem increased in quality. So what I mean is, like, first edition D&D, the artwork was so bad. Oh, they're Gorgons in D&D. I see. Well, Gorgons I have seen. But once you get around to second edition, you know, some of the artwork starts getting better. And now, man, like the box set for the 5th edition hardbound books looks so good. Just blown me away. All right, you're right, Enon. It's better to use them and not die holding them. So I'm going to pump up my shield, actually, because I feel like I'm a huge shield enthusiast. And let me explain that. Your shield skill right here, which I guess is not to be confused with your shield skill on this screen, just the shield stat, maybe, is the way to say it. This is your chance to just outright block all incoming damage that can be blocked by a shield. So you're rolling like a die, a 15-sided die, basically. And so the higher this is, you just are getting a chance to take 0 damage, if possible. That's so funny, Safid. Oh my god, yeah, it was just like so much of the drawings were like pencil or ink drawings that they look like they were drawn like in homeroom by somebody in high school. But they're charming nonetheless. Alright. So, the other reason I like to pump my shield right there is that I feel that there's much less chance of getting a good shield, but there's a higher chance of getting good armor, whatever that might be. Plate armor with some kind of brand on it is more likely than finding a shield, just in general. Alright, we're going to go down. Man, more identify. Awesome. What do we got? What do we got? Potions of invisibility are terrific. What do we got? Some kind of ring. Man, our disintegration situation is really, really fantastic. Alright. I'm going to wait for my armor class to go up one more pip, and then I'm going to turn off the armor skill. Another pair of boots. This is the run of magical boots. All right. Well, look at this. We've wandered into a world where we now finally have all of our potions identified, which is just such a great place to be. Enchant weapon. Bam. Pump up our short sword. Oh my god. The Eclob plant trying to rip me to pieces. Oh, Safid, I love the Shoes of Slaying, but unfortunately, they go to +2. But because the boots of slaying are artifact, I can't enchant them. No, I'll probably be wearing these boots for a long time because slaying is so good. It's just an unfortunate fact that they're +0, so I can't ever make them better. The Komodo dragon. Oh god, I stepped into a teleport trap. This could be really bad. Let me, do I have magic mapping? I do not. Oh, there's the way up. And a scroll of summoning. Well, happy day. Scroll of summoning is so good. Alright, wolves. There's an artifact hand axe. I don't think so. We're flying around. Remove curse. Good. Identify again. Perfect. I'm actually going to identify my scroll here. Brand weapon. Yes. I have been looking for this scroll specifically. Fantastic. Brand our short sword. Oh my mercy. Now look at us. +7 short sword of electrocution. That is the perfect brand. Let's go kick the crap out of the dungeon now. This death yak, lightning is going to course through him. Okay. Well, we can't... The death yaks will still do a lot of damage to us. I'm actually going to go ahead and back myself right here. And I'm going to Trog's Hand and just Berserk. You got Breaking Bad in the TV right now? That's perfect. We're breaking good with this character, let me tell you. Alright, now it's getting a little scary. Oh, man. That's sad. Bam, level 14. See, even though we're just sitting back here slowed, Trog's Hand kind of just helped sustain us, and the electricity with the slaying and the speed of our weapon is, and all the slaying, it's just too much. It's great, is what it is. Let's identify this ring. It's a ring of attention. Well, we don't want that.